Democratic Congresswoman from New York, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, is being labeled as a hypocrite for showing up to this year's Met Gala whilst wearing a dress that said "Tax the Rich" written in red on the backside. I'm going to tell you all about it right here on IO, but first, if you could do us a big favor and please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's begin. So as I mentioned, the politician is being slammed online right now for attending this ultra-exclusive celebrity event. She was attempting to make a political statement by wearing a dress with the words "Tax the Rich" written on the back, but others are calling it tone-deaf hypocrisy. The 31-year-old socialist attended the event with her boyfriend Riley Roberts after getting ready at the Carlisle Hotel on the Upper East Side, which is hella expensive. Rooms go for at least $1,200 a night. Now, she claims she went to this event for free, although everyone else reportedly paid upwards of $200,000 just for a table. AOC claimed it was her responsibility to hang out with these celebrities. I just hope my local elected officials are brave enough to do the same. AOC proudly explained to Vogue magazine why she was at the event and said, "The Met Gala is seen as elite and inaccessible. As a working class woman, I wanted to enjoy the event but also break the fourth wall and challenge the industry. Yes, because every working class woman I know drives a Tesla and poses on Vanity Fair covers." What's frustrating here is that it's not like AOC doesn't have some control with the Biden White House now to actually, try to get him to tax the rich, or I don't know, get some universal health care after getting hit by one of the worst pandemics we've ever seen. I used to really like AOC and what she stood for, but now you can really see that even in a Democratic controlled presidency, she still hasn't done anything that she said she would do for those working class people. Instead, she's busy showing up at the Met Gala paying lip service to the poor people watching at home who are worried about where their next meal may come from. Now, AOC did take to Twitter to defend herself in regards to attending the Met Gala further, and in that defense she said, "And before haters get wild flying off the handle, New York elected officials are routinely invited to and attend the Met due to our responsibilities in overseeing and supporting the city's cultural institutions for the public. I was one of several in attendance in this evening." And while she was doing that, outside of the Met Gala was an entirely different situation. The NYPD were brutally arresting defund the police protesters, a cause that AOC supports, but instead was inside fighting it out with her escargot and champagne. But yeah, let's tax the rich. Comedian Michael Rappaport also weighed in on AOC's outfit and said, "Tax the rich dress while at the most elitist event on the planet." But it was Donald Trump Jr. that really led the criticism of AOC online last night. He tweeted out, "What makes AOC a bigger fraud? The tax the rich dress while she's hanging out with a bunch of wealthy left-wing elites, or the lack of masks after spending the past 18 months as one of the biggest authoritarian mask Karens in the country?" Now, I know Trump Jr. is biased with his politics, but you can't say that he doesn't make a valid point when it comes to this hypocrisy. We need to stop treating politicians as celebrities. They are public servants, plain and simple. I don't know how or why this bizarre trend started to happen, but it needs to stop. Politicians shouldn't be going to award shows, they should be fighting for the rights of working people, like the people who need healthcare during a deadly pandemic. Going back to the defund the police protesters for a second though, all of this was happening outside as AOC and Bill de Blasio mingled with celebrities, despite both of these politicians championing the defund the police movement that led to the NYPD losing $1 billion from their budget. AOC has been very vocal in the past about her stance on taxing millionaires, but I suppose time will tell if she actually does do something while in office, because right now it's a whole lot of talking and not a lot of things getting done. As always though, we would love to hear your thoughts on all of this, so make sure you drop us a comment down below. For now, I've been your host Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy YouTube, or at least try.